Okay, this bonus goes on page 89. You with me? It's only a few sentences you're going to write. Here's the setup. Who can read it from where you sit and wants to read to the class? Want me to read it to you? Maria, can you read it? Can you read this? No. Joanna, can you read this?
Can I say pass?
Absolutely. You can always say pass, and you can always say I don't know yet. Are you with me? Yeah, you can always say that. Do you want to? You want to try it though? No.
Let me try.
Okay.
The only thing worse than how to pronounce?
Outright.
Outright. Another one?
Failure. Failure.
Failure is success. The reason for which we do not know.
We do not know. Yeah, good. Thank you. Good for you. Good, good, good. Okay. So here's what it says. The only thing worse than outright failure. What's failure? Right? Everything crashes down. It all doesn't work. Fair enough? Okay. Is success, what's success? Something did work, right? It worked. Okay, so the only thing worse than failure is success. Do you have a problem with this so far? Because how could success be worse than failure? Are you following me so far? You with me? Okay. Is the reasons for which we do not know. So success, but you don't know why you were successful. Can you explain this, or are you thinking about it? Is your brain chewing on it? Are you thinking about it? Are you thinking about it? Are you thinking about it? Who can explain that in their own words? Who wants to try to explain it in your own words? Lilian, does it make sense to you? If you had to explain it, would you be willing to take a shot? Explain it in your own words?
I don't know. I don't think.
Okay. Emily, you want to will you help me? The only thing worse than outright failure is success, the reasons for which we do not know. Like total failure. The only thing worse than total failure, that might be a better word, total, than outright. Okay? The only thing worse than total failure, which is complete failure, right? Complete or total failure, is success, the reasons for which we do not know. Anyone? It's confusing, right? It's saying that success is worse than failure based on what? All right, so this one's kind of complicated. Who else wants to try it? This one's definitely coming across complicated. Brenda, are you with me? What does it mean to you? Priscilla, what does it mean to you? Silali, what does this whole thing mean to you? Remember, you can always say pass or I don't know yet, right? You can always do that. I'm just looking for, do you have something in your brain, right? You can always say pass or I don't know yet. What do you think, Paola? Jose, what do you think? The only thing worse than failure, total failure, is success, the reasons for which you do not know. The only thing worse than total failure is success, the reasons for which you don't know. So Emily's right. It's saying the only thing worse than failure is success, but it's based on this idea of how the success occurred. How did the success occur? We don't know. Does that make sense? In other words, have you ever had a time in your life where you were successful, something worked out, but when you went back and thought about how did that happen, you're like, I don't really know.
Yeah.
Have you had this?
Yeah.
And I might change the whole thing, right? I might put something, it's like accidental success. Accidental success. You're successful, but you don't know how you did it. What's the problem with this? Say it again. You don't try or work for it, fair enough. I would say that's true. What if you wanted to have that success again? What if you wanted to repeat it? Are you able to repeat it?
No.
Right? So now I'm seeing your head shake no. Are you with me, Jose? Do you see the problem with this? If you want the success again, can you get it?
No.
Because you don't know how you did it.
Right.
You following me? So failure, you know why you failed, right? So worse than failure is I succeeded, but I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know what happened. It was accidental. You see the problem with this?
Sir.
Okay, that's what this is pushing for. I won't belabor it too much longer. Assignment on page 89. Write about what this phrase means to you. Have you been successful in your life? Do you know why you were successful? Okay, take 4 minutes and write on page 89.